Now, as Child Protection Week draws to an end, we take a look at the increasing number of abuse cases. To take us through some of the shocking stats from the Cape Town's Red Cross Children's Hospital, our reporter Leanne Jansen is standing by in Cape Town. Leanne, of course, it is Child Protection Week, but there are some worrying stats coming from the Western Cape.
The rate at which children are being abused and harmed is absolutely shocking. Sitting down at the Red Cross Children's Hospital today, I spoke with the head of the social work department, who says that there are 270 cases of child abuse and neglect at Red Cross Children's Hospital just for the first 5 months of this year, so from the 1st of January till the 29th of May. And these include dozens of physical abuse cases, sexual abuse, gunshots, burn injuries. And, you know, they say that the children are our future, but it seems that for children in the Western Cape, at least, the future seems really bleak.
Now, what is the Red Cross Hospital saying that's the cause of this problem?
Well, it's one of those questions that the hospital says is hard to answer. One of the causes is the rate of alcohol and drug abuse on the Cape Flats and in the Western Cape in general. We've heard stories of mothers who are hooked on crystal methamphetamine, taking their children to drug dens with them. So the children come there high on crystal meth because of the fumes of the drug den, but coupled with that, they come in there with burn marks. There's one case where a mother was irritated at a relationship problem, and she took a hot iron and burnt her child. There's a case of a 2-year-old being raped, a 3-week-old being shot. The hospital also saying that it's a collective approach that's needed to deal with this issue. It's not just government's problem, it's not just the police's problem, but communities need to get involved as well. You know, when I was a kid, Mrs. George next door was as much my mother and grandmother as my family, as my caregivers were. So I think the hospital is trying to zero in on that kind of collective responsibility, that collective community responsibility in taking care of our children. I have compiled a report on this as well, so take a look. It's Child Protection Week, but are our children really safe? Recent statistics from this hospital suggest otherwise.
In my opinion, and in the opinion of Red Cross Children's Hospital, our children are not safe. Our children are in danger every single day.
The Red Cross Children's Hospital says there have been a whopping 270 cases of child abuse and neglect in the Western Cape already this year. The records are until the 29th of May. Included are 88 cases of physical abuse, 45 of sexual abuse, 22 burn cases and close to 20 gunshot injuries. One gunshot victim is just 3 weeks old. The bulk of these cases affect boys and girls from infancy to the age of 5.
A mother, very frustrated, having problems in a relationship, turns around to a child who's just playing, and she takes a hot iron and she burns him on his buttocks.
Brown has been with the hospital for 25 years. She says these statistics are just the tip of the proverbial iceberg.
We're feeling enough is enough. How many times do we have to look at a child that has come in and a child has been burnt, or a child has been beaten, or a child has been tied up at home and beaten?
If you have a reasonable suspicion of child abuse, please don't hesitate to contact the police on 10111 or Childline on 08000 555 555.